Ever pondered on how to intensify the smell of your farts? Well, today you're in luck. Now, before we delve into the nitty-gritty, let's get a few things straight. Farts, or flatulence as they're technically known, are a natural and completely normal part of the human digestive process. Every time you swallow food, drink, or even just saliva, you're also swallowing tiny amounts of air, which accumulates in your digestive system. Add to this the gas produced by the bacteria in your gut as they break down food, and you've got a recipe for some pretty impressive wind. But what makes some farts smell worse than others? Well, it's all about what you're putting into your body. Certain foods are known to produce more gas than others, and the type of gas they produce can also vary. For example, foods rich in sulfur, like eggs and meat, can make your farts smell particularly pungent. On the other hand, foods high in fiber, like beans and lentils, can cause a lot of gas but not necessarily a bad smell. Your body's ability to digest certain types of food can also play a role. If you're lactose intolerant, for instance, your body can't properly digest lactose, a sugar found in milk and dairy products. This can lead to more gas production and, you guessed it, smellier farts. But what if I told you that there's a way to crank up the stink? A method to make your farts so potent they could clear a room in seconds. Would you believe me? Well, you should, because it's all about what you eat, and with the right diet, you can transform your humble toots into weapons of mass olfaction. So if you're ready to embrace the art of the stink and turn your farts into something truly memorable, you're in the right place. Stick around to find out how your diet can turn you into a fart superpower. It all begins with what you put into your body. The stinkier the food, the stinkier the fart. Now let's delve into the specifics of how certain foods contribute to stinky farts. The key player here, folks, is sulfur. You see, when sulfur-rich foods are broken down in the body, they produce hydrogen sulfide gas, a culprit behind the notorious rotten egg smell. So, if you're aiming to produce a fart that could clear a room, you might want to consider incorporating more sulfur-rich foods into your diet. And what foods might those be, you ask? Well, eggs are a prime example. They're packed with sulfur, so they're sure to give your farts that extra punch. Meats too are high in sulfur, especially red meats like beef and pork. But it's not just animal products that can contribute to a stinky fart. Certain vegetables are also rich in sulfur. Cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, these are all prime suspects. They're notorious for producing gas during digestion, and their high sulfur content means that gas often carries a strong odor. Now, let's not forget about fiber. Fiber is like the foreman of the fart factory. It doesn't necessarily make your farts stinkier, but it does increase the volume of gas your body produces. And more gas means more opportunities for those stinky sulfur compounds to make their presence known. Foods high in fiber include whole grains, beans, peas, and a variety of fruits and vegetables. So, not only are these foods good for your health, they're also great for boosting your fart production. In the end, what you eat plays a major role in determining the smell of your farts. So if you're looking to up your fart game, you might want to take a closer look at your diet. So next time you're at the grocery store, remember, your fart's future lies in your shopping cart. When you eat is just as important as what you eat when it comes to creating stinky farts. Timing, folks, is indeed everything. Now you might be wondering, how does the timing of my meals affect the stink factor of my farts? Well, it's quite simple. Eating large meals, particularly late at night, can drastically increase gas production. Why, you ask? Well, when you consume a sizable meal, your digestive system has to work overtime to break it all down. This process generates a considerable amount of gas, which eventually, yes, you guessed it right, leads to stinkier farts. Now, let's talk about the speed at which you eat. Gobbling down your food in a hurry can cause you to swallow more air, which in turn can lead to increased gas production. So slow down, enjoy your meal, and let your body do its thing. Remember, a late-night feast could lead to a morning of stinky defeat. Certain lifestyle habits can take your farts from mildly smelly to downright foul. Indeed, our daily habits can greatly influence the olfactory impact of our flatulence. A few of these habits include smoking, drinking alcohol, and lack of exercise, which all have the potential to turn your farts into a real stink bomb. Firstly, let's talk about smoking. Smoking can have a significant effect on your digestive system. It decreases the efficiency of your digestion and increases the likelihood of you swallowing air. This swallowed air has to go somewhere, and more often than not, it exits in the form of a particularly pungent fart. So, if you're a smoker and you've noticed that your farts have a certain je ne sais quoi, this could be the reason. Next on the list is alcohol. Drinking alcohol can lead to an overgrowth of bacteria in your gut, which can produce some seriously smelly gas. Moreover, alcohol can also slow down your digestion, resulting in more time for the gas to build up and intensify in smell. So, if you're fond of a tipple, you might just be amplifying the stench of your farts. Lastly, we have lack of exercise. Regular physical activity is essential for a healthy digestive system. When we don't exercise, our digestion slows down and food spends more time in our digestive tract. This gives bacteria more time to break down the food, leading to an increase in gas production. And with more gas comes more opportunities for that gas to be, well, let's just say expressed. So, to sum up, smoking, drinking alcohol, and lack of exercise can all amplify the stinkiness of your farts. They slow down your digestion, increase gas production, and give bacteria more time to work their magic. It's a perfect storm for creating some seriously stinky farts. So if you want to clear a room with a single fart, consider these lifestyle changes. Now that you're armed with this knowledge, it's time to put it into action. Let's do a quick recap, shall we? In the art of the stink, we've learned that farts are not just hot air. They're a symphony of odors and sounds, a unique blend of science, art, and, well, gas. We've explored the intricate workings of the fart factory, our bodies. With an orchestra of gut bacteria playing their part, our digestive system creates the ideal environment to compose the perfect stinky fart. We've also touched upon the importance of timing. Timing, as they say, is everything. Whether it's a silent but deadly one at a dinner party or a loud, proud proclamation in the comfort of your own home, the timing of a fart can either make you the life of the party or the party pooper. We've delved into the world of fart amplifiers. You know, those foods and lifestyle choices that can take your ordinary toots to the next level of stinkiness. We're talking about the likes of beans, cabbage, and onions, or even something as simple as a change in eating habits. But the real power lies in your hands, or should we say, your belly. You now have the knowledge to transform your regular run-of-the-mill farts into something truly extraordinary. It's time to experiment, to play around with your diet and lifestyle habits. Make a note of what works best for you. After all, everyone's body is different, and what might work for one person might not work for another. So go ahead, find your own unique stink signature. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use your newfound farting prowess wisely. This isn't just about making people laugh or clearing a room. It's about understanding your body, embracing its quirks, and having a good laugh along the way. So here's to the art of the stink. May your farts be ever stinky.